What's up, guys? Dom here with Restricted America. Hope you guys are having another fantastic day. Some news circulating in the great state of Massachusetts today. Basically, they are talking about banning something that a lot of people use. A lot of people use legally at the moment, but they are trying to ban it. And that would be tobacco products in Massachusetts. I am someone that is advocates for the free use of stuff. I feel like that's a right to buy what you want, even though I don't think it's a good thing for you. I think you should still be able to buy it freely if you are of age, which it used to be 18, 21 now in Massachusetts. I do have an article from MSN, and it's labeled Massachusetts lawmakers push for an effort to ban all tobacco sales. And again, this is more just rumblings. Again, it could happen. It did, as this article is going to say, it did happen already in a localized town, and they set kind of like a generational ban in place. So we'll kind of read this, digest it. This is Massachusetts lawmakers push for an effort to ban all tobacco sales. It does not say a author, so I'm just going to skip that. A handful of Massachusetts lawmakers are hoping to persuade their colleagues to support a proposal that would make the state the first to adopt a ban meant to eliminate the use of tobacco products over time. Other locations have weighed similar generational tobacco bans, which phase out the use of tobacco products based not just on a person's age, but on birth year. Under a Massachusetts law signed in 2018, the age to buy any tobacco product, including cigarettes, cigars, and e-cigarettes, was raised to 21. Massachusetts also has banned the sale of all flavored tobacco products in an effort to reduce youth interest in nicotine. The new proposal, which lawmakers plan to file next year, would expand the effort to curb smoking by gradually ending all sales of nicotine and tobacco products. I have smoked cigars occasionally. I don't smoke them that much, probably a few times a year. This would actually affect me. If the bill is approved, young people not old enough to legally purchase nicotine and tobacco would never be lawfully able to purchase them in Massachusetts. It would not apply to marijuana, and the cutoff date would be adjusted when passed to ensure everyone aged 21 and above at that time would not be affected. First town to adopt a generational smoking ban, Brookline, a town of about 63,000 neighboring Boston, was the first municipality in the country to adopt such a ban in 2020. Instead of raising the age for purchasing cigarettes, the bylaw blocks the sale of tobacco to anyone born on or after January 1st, 2000. So the rule went into effect in 2021. Would mean I literally can't buy any of that stuff in Brookline. Not that I go there or live near there, but that's still ridiculous. That would mean at some point in the future, no one would be allowed to buy any tobacco products in the town. The measure was challenged, but the state's highest court weighed in earlier this year, upholding the ban. We all know how Massachusetts courts are with civil liberties, even including this. Other Massachusetts cities and towns already have approved similar tobacco bans, including Malden, Melrose, Reading, Stoneham, Wakefield, and Winchester. Don't live near there. I live more near the Worcester area. Unclear levels of support. Democratic State Senator Jason Lewis, one of the backers of the statewide proposal, said the bill would save countless lives and create a healthier world for the next generation. We all know the devastating health effects of nicotine and tobacco products, especially on our youth. He said nicotine and tobacco products are addictive and can increase the risk of lung cancer, heart disease, stroke, and other illnesses. Nearly 9 out of 10 adults who smoke cigarettes daily first tried smoking by age 18, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which also found that in 2024, about 2 in 5 students who had never used a tobacco product currently use them. Peter Brennan, executive director of the New England Convenience Store and Energy Marketers Association, said the proposal would undercut small mom-and-pop shops that rely on cigarettes for a significant portion of their sales. So there they go again, trying to, destroy these small businesses. I know, cigarettes are definitely in a different league than guns, because cigarettes, they do harm people over time. But again, they're talking about everything. They're talking about cigars, which people typically use in moderation and enjoy. So the fact that they're just grouping them all together again, just like they do with guns, I can see how a lot of people would be pissed about this. It's a terrible idea, he said. You're really just taking away adults' right to purchase a legal age-restricted product. Taking certain rights away from some adults and not others is likely unconstitutional, he said, adding that other prohibition efforts haven't worked, like past bans on alcohol, marijuana, and gambling. It's unclear how much support the proposal has in the legislature. Massachusetts has taken other steps in recent decades to curb smoking, including raising taxes on cigarettes. Those taxes would presumably be reduced and ultimately eliminated by an incremental statewide smoking ban. Any reduction in cigarette tax revenue would be more than offset by reduced healthcare costs and other savings, Lewis said. In 2022, 10.4% of adults in Massachusetts reported smoking cigarettes, according to the State Department of Public Health. I mean, again, all of this depends on how they would go about this. If it would be a generational ban, like everyone banned under 21 forever, like that generation and forward would not be able to use tobacco products. I mean, that definitely wouldn't anger the populace, people that, already smoke or use tobacco products, as much as it would if, they just said, we're going to phase out tobacco products completely. What is really going to frustrate people is the people that kind of just smoke occasionally, people that smoke cigars. I know a ton of people that just smoke cigars occasionally, and it's not like an addictive thing. It can be much harder for that to be addictive than regular cigarettes or, chew, anything like that. But I really want to know what you guys think of this. I know people are going to have differing opinions. Some people might think this is a good thing. Some people might think this is a bad thing. I personally think that, they're just trying to strip away more rights as a human being. I think you should be able to purchase things like this. It's not harming other people. You could be harming yourself, but that's a different thing. That is your own choice. And I feel like it's just more big government getting in the way of people's lives. But again, I want to know what you think. Is Massachusetts crossing the line again? And what do you have to say about it? Let me know in the comments. And if you like these kind of videos where I kind of delve a little bit away from, firearms related content, let me know. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to do that now. Other than that, stay informed and stay unrestricted, folks.